Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. This is being filmed earlier than what I'm stating in the video, but this video is my Happy New Year's kind of video. So it's going to be a two-part video for New Year's Eve and New Year's. And with that, I'm going to do something special. So stay tuned for that. But it's a big unboxing. I'm not sure. Wait, there. Now you can see. It looks smaller in the background, but it's actually a massive box, and it's a Stackry unboxing where basically I've been sending a huge number of orders to Stackry, and I think it's like 30 orders or something crazy like that. And now I'm going to unbox it and show you what I've been collecting for the last little while. So with all that being said, let me get into it. I'm gonna have to put this on the floor because it's really heavy. It's just this massive box. Okay, so inside are a bunch of bundles like this. So this is one. I'll put them over here. And we got two. Even bigger one, 3. You can see how many books it is. It's just crazy number of books. So for this unboxing, I'm going to do just this one package, and for tomorrow's video, I'll do the other 2. But I also have some special stuff that I want to talk about in this video, and some plans that I'm, kind of thinking about for 2022. So, 2021 was a kind of interesting year. I tried to do, I kept up with my my New Year's resolution for 2021 was to really make sure that I always post a video every day. And I did. I kept up with that. Actually, sometimes I actually posted more than one video in a day. So I posted almost 360 videos, or like 370 or 380 videos. There was a lot of videos that I posted. So, my goal for next year is to maintain that. So you can expect a lot of content from this channel. So I'm going to keep up with the posting schedule. I'm going to try to do my part to keep you entertained. My goal is also to do a lot more collaborations. I'd really like to, get engaged with the community. And I posted a video a few days back where I really kind of reached out to my fellow YouTubers to see if any would be interested in doing collabs with me. So I recommend you check that video out and see. Even if it's not like something you're interested in, like that part, it is a good video in terms of the channels that I mention. It's a video where I mention a lot of really great YouTube channels. A lot of them are better than my channel, I have to admit. And it's one of those things where I really love to collaborate with those other YouTubers. And I figure I'll give another shout out to them. So I recommend you check out that video, and you can see which YouTube channels I'm interested in collaborating with. Now, this first haul is kind of interesting. It is a collection. So this right here is a collection. So I basically, one of my subscribers basically told me about some really cool comics that I'd probably be interested in. And they know that I like good girl art. They know that I like humor. And they mentioned that I should really check out a series called Liberty Meadows. And it's by Frank Cho. Frank Cho is a great artist. He does a lot of good girl art. And he's also a bit of a controversial artist. I don't know why he's controversial. I didn't really find. I read most of the Liberty Meadows, I should say, Liberty Meadows books, and I didn't really see anything controversial. It's a very cute story actually. But this is the collection of Liberty Meadows, so I pretty much bought every single issue of Liberty Meadows, and they'll be sort of mixed in here. So we got, I'm not even sure what the issue numbers are. It doesn't actually say. So I'll just show them. I don't know what issue numbers they are. So sorry. I'll show you a bunch of covers. And I have no idea which issue is what in terms of the covers. I don't know. But it doesn't say. That's really weird. So I'm just going to show you these and you can see the kind of cute good girl art. Okay. These are some of the. So Liberty Meadows, basically, the whole idea of the story is it's a animal rescue kind of place, and the animals that are on this rescue place are all kind of neurotic. They're kind of interesting. I really like this one. This is like sort of like Marilyn Monroe kind of homage. That's really cool. And got some more here. So there's a lot. And I forgot how many issues it is. I think it's like 30 some odd. I might be wrong. It's a lot. So I'm just going to flip through them and show you all the Liberty Meadows covers and just babble about other things as I flip through these. But I thought the series is quite funny. And it's just, the animals, as I said, they're very neurotic and cute. They're very cute. So they're all like doing silly things and getting into trouble and stuff. I believe this is issue number 1. So I don't know. I think they're quite cool. So I'm just, as I said, it doesn't say what issue is which. So I'm just flipping through them. I'll have to look them up online to figure out which is which or open them up. So this is all Frank Cho's Liberty Meadows. Really good series. I believe this won like an Eisner Award for writing. So yeah, really great. Like they're, this has sort of like a Saturday evening post style kind of cover. Kind of cool. So many. As I said, I bought the whole collection. And I think they were missing like 2 or 3 issues, and then I bought those missing issues from my comic shop. So you'll see those as I kind of get through this unboxing. And there was a couple issues that even my comic shop didn't have, so I had to get those off of oh, this is the first issue. Okay, so I found the first issue. This is issue number 1. I was trying to remember what the cover was for it. So yeah, issue number 1. And then this is the wedding album. This is like a separate thing. Where it was sort of like a wedding episode. So obviously it's higher than 30, 30. So this is number 34. I found like at least these ones have some issue numbers on them. So this is issue 34. And it's kind of funny. Even the cow is kind of neurotic. I think it has mad cow syndrome, which is kind of funny. And we got 32. So when I can see the issue number, I'll actually say it. So 31. I don't know. I just really like the good girl art plus humor. I think it's a good mix. This is a Christmas one. Maybe I might even see this on my Christmas special because it's just a really great Christmas one. I like Christmas covers. So, and I think this is funny because it's Invincible. She's like wearing like an Invincible thing. So comic convention. And then we got more. So I don't know. Really great series. A little bit under the radar. It should be one that I think more people should read. I just think it's just such a great series. Really, really funny. And this is her versus, so her name's Brandy. And this is her versus her evil, evil version, evil Brandy. And then we got another Christmas one. I think this is a really sexy cover. She's kind of like a pilgrim or something like that. And last one in this collection. So it was a pretty big collection. And I got it for a good price. You know, I kind of talked the guy down. I always try to get a good price on these things. Okay, so the next is some more raw books. These are all from my comic shop. Sometimes I find it's just easier. Like, actually, I realize it's so much cheaper. Even if my comic shop is willing to send things to Canada, sometimes it's just cheaper to send it to Stackry first. Because I was getting dinged with huge custom costs with my comic shop. Because they would list the full price with shipping. So I'd actually pay customs on the shipping, which was really annoying. So I found it to be just cheaper just to send directly to Stackry and then have it resent to my Canada. Like, the shipping was lower, and it was just, you know, just better to ship it to Stackry. Okay, so this is like the mini series of Eternals, and this actually has I think Festus first appearance. So this is like the Eternals #1 mini series. So yeah, it was like a 12-issue miniseries, and I got the first 3 issues of it. So the Eternals movie really didn't do well in terms of traction. So a lot of these books you can pick up really cheaply after the movie's now done. So it's kind of interesting. And it's like, I think a lot of the characters from the Eternals are actually set up to be, you know, back in the MCU. So it's not like they're one and done. I think that a lot of the characters will show up again. So, you know, I like getting those first appearances. So, okay. Another one that I got, and I just really like some of the sexier covers and some of the sexier issues of this series. And it's Savage Dragon. And this is the She-Dragon #1. It's just, this is actually a pretty pricey book. But it's got a really sexy cover. It's got like that mixture of Savage Dragon, I guess, and like Red Sonja, like that kind of like metal bra thing going on. I think it's kind of a sexy cover, so I really like that one. And then we got another series that I really enjoyed on a Netflix is Super Crooks. So I picked up the whole series of this, so you'll see that as we go through this. So this is Super Crooks #3. And more Savage Dragon. I've been picking up a lot of Savage Dragon lately. This is the birth issue. It's like issue number 60 or 33 from the second series. And this was an artist that I was just kind of checking out. And I thought it was kind of a interesting art style. And so I was picking up just this guy's art, just different. This is called Lullaby from Image. And this is #1. And then I got even the variant because I actually really like the artwork. I think it's kind of cool. So I mainly picked it up for the artwork, and it was cheap. It's like a $2 book. It's not like expensive. So Lullaby #2, the variant cover. #1 variant cover. And then this is the #3. So I picked up the first few issues of it. Thought it was cool looking. And then we got more Super Crooks. Super Crooks #2. These are not in order, so I'm kind of going all over the place on this. Then we got Lullaby #2. As I said, they're not in order. And then we got, I'm trying to pick up a full run of this, the Savage Dragon. And this is like where they versus the Ninja Turtles. So this is like #2 of the second series of Savage Dragon. And this one I actually picked up, that what I'm looking at right now. I picked it up. This is a dumb buy. This was me buying something and just totally making a mistake. But it is kind of cool. This is Adventure Comics #304. And what I was looking for was the first appearance of Super Turtle. And this is, Super Turtle is in this. I think red kryptonite affects some turtle and it gets superpowers. But it's not the turtle that I was looking for. So in the trailer for Super Pets, there is a turtle. So I was trying to get all the cool characters from Super Pets because I'm weird that way. I like to get all the first appearances. So this is not the same turtle. This is a different turtle. So yeah, the turtle from a Super Pets is Mr. Snurtle. Snurtle, like it's the Flash's pet turtle, and it's like super fast turtle. And that made its first, I believe it made its first appearance in The Funnies #1, so a different book from it's like a Golden Age book. So yeah, so I picked up a Silver Age book, not related. So just totally messed up on that one. So this one is the Eternals #2 from the miniseries again, and Eternals #3. And then we got more Super Crooks #1. So this is like all the first appearances. And actually, I picked these up fairly cheaply. I think I paid $10 for that one. It wasn't super expensive. And again, I was picking up some more Savage Dragon. I'm trying to get a complete run of Savage Dragon. And this is a cover by, but it's a really cool cover. I just really like this cover. I wish it was a little bit higher grade. I didn't realize it was going to be this rough. I should have looked at the pictures a little bit better. It has really major scuffing at the bottom, but it was like a $3 book. I just like the cover. I just like this kind of space kind of comic. This is 4-color 322. It's from I would say like early 50s, like Atomic Age kind of style comic. It's like pre-code. So just a really kind of cool, Porky the Pig. So I just thought it was kind of cool. So sometimes I pick up weird things, or often I pick up weird things, I should say. So the next one is Omac #1, and this is the first appearance of Omac. It's a book that actually I looked at a bunch of times, and I picked it up for $10. It was not a huge. A lot of these are not big buys. I didn't really spend that much at my comic shop in this order. Then there's Lullaby #4. Okay, #4. And another #4 for Super Crooks. And then we got Savage Dragon #18. I just thought this was a very sexy kind of cover. And it's like these ones where decapitation cover. Kind of interesting. And then we got Savage Dragon #1 from the second series. So I've been picking up, I have a lot of the later issues of that series. Actually, the later issues are more valuable than the early issues. So you can pick up the early issues of Savage Dragon, the second series, for pretty cheap, like a couple bucks. They're like dollar bin books. I thought this was a really great cover. So this is a cover by for Savage Dragon. I really like this cover. Kind of reminds me of sort of like Al Felstein plus like some kind of like EC kind of style cover. So this is Savage Dragon #44. I just really like the cover. I just like the way the girl is drawn. I thought it was kind of sexy. Okay, and we got, I forgot what the first appearance in this one is. Superman 10 Cent. And there's some first appearance in this. I forgot what it is. I just thought it was kind of cool that there's this Superman 10 Cent adventure. So yeah, I figured I'd pick it up. It wasn't cheap. It wasn't expensive, so. It's like another $2 bin, dollar bin, $2 kind of comic. Okay, now, there's a couple slabs, and then we'll be done. But before I finish, I kind of want to continue the conversation about some of my plans for the new year. So I kind of like to get your feedback, and I did post out a poll a few weeks back about what people like to see, and the poll results where most people really like these unboxings, which is kind of weird because, you know, I guess I do a lot of unboxings, so maybe that's why people, you know, gravitate to my unboxing. But I have 2 slabs left to show, and they're both cool. So, so I'm sort of building up the suspense here. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to do more unboxings, but maybe break them out a bit more, just like I'm doing with this video, where I'm kind of taking it over 2 days. Just because I kind of want to talk more about the comics that I get and just give a little bit more information. Now, this comic that just to kind of keep with that, this comic is a really cool one. This is okay. There is a new series coming out with Gru. Okay, so we got, you know, Gru's first appearance is in Super Duck, but what I did was I looked like online to find all of Gru's like characters, like the other characters that are associated to Gru, and what are their first appearances. So that's what this comic is. It's one of his like one of his key you know, other characters that he always deals with, and this is a really great copy. So I actually paid a bit for this. I had to pay 150 for it, so bit expensive, but it's a signed copy, 9/6. Generally with whenever there's a signature, generally it kind of can lower the grade actually. You know, they can cause like, you know, bends or like, you know, decompressions or stuff. So it can lower the grade. So a 9/6 is actually not a bad grade for a signed copy. But it's signed by the creator, which is Sergio Aragonas, and just, you know, it's white pages. It's, well, it's brand new comic basically. It's from 1984, and it is the first appearance of this character. And I'm gonna mispronounce her name, Cha Kola, Kala, Kala, Cha Kala, Cha Kal. I'm totally mispronouncing it. Okay, so that meets, yeah, you can see that it's her first appearance, and she's kind of a sexy version of Gru. So Gru, just so you know, is a character that I liked from a long time. I actually picked up a lot of these earlier. And Gru is kind of this Conan the Barbarian if Conan the Barbarian had the brain of a rock, or maybe slightly less intelligent than a rock. So he's just kind of like this dumb barbarian guy that just goes around getting into trouble. And this character is kind of the opposite of that. She's a female, and he's a male, and she's smart. She's as good of a fighter as he is, and just, you know, she's everything that he isn't, and but he seems to always get the credit, and she's like kind of left in the, you know, so it's kind of cool that way. It's just like, you know, it's a funny dynamic. And yeah, so this is Gru the Wanderer number 7, and this is from the first series. So there's multiple series. So Mark Allroyd, we did a video, and he actually mentioned Sergio Organas as his sort of artist spotlight. And he was basically showing how this series, Gru, is like one of the longest running. It's like been running for like 40 years. And it just seems like whenever it runs in whatever series, it could be like this is Pacific Comics, it could be Eclipse, it could be Image. It ran through a whole bunch of different companies, and every time it seems to sort of mark the end of that company, or they have some financial issues, and then the series gets dropped, and then he has to switch to some other title. So the Gru series went through multiple titles, and it had its longest run in Marvel with Eclipse. So yeah, just a really really great comic though. And this is like one, like, even like I saw non-signed copies, and they were going for about the same price. So I won this in auction, and I've seen it actually sell for about $300. So I got a pretty good deal, even though I had to pay a fair amount for it. I just really like it. I just think it's, you know, kind of sexy and cartoony. Okay, so that's that one. And I just, actually, the one thing I want to quickly mention, I really like the signature placement. I hate when the signature goes across the characters. I just like it that he did it with real respect to his own art. That's really great. Okay, now the last slab, it's not really a great one, but it's, I like it. I'm enjoying the Hawkeye series. And this comic is nothing really special, tell you the truth, but I got it for a good price. It is like kind of a key, but not really a major key. It's Hawkeye number 11, and this is like kind of just a kind of a funny comic where it's Pizza Dog's solo adventure. So it is like Pizza Dog's, you know, first solo series, or solo comic, I should say. So it's just, you know, a little, if you like Pizza Dog, which is the dog inside of, you know, the Hawkeye series, you know, this is his first solo comic. I just thought it was kind of cool. I just like the, you know, it's very minimalist. I thought it was kind of cool. So, it wasn't expensive. I think I paid $30. So I paid the cost of the slab. So it's one of those things where I thought, hey, why not? You know, I kind of like the series, and I've been picking up all the kind of keys for the series. I had a lot of them earlier, but this was one that I didn't have. So I thought it was kind of cool. Okay, so that is today's unboxing. What I'd love for you, if you could just do me this favor, for all the people watching this video, could you comment below what kind of videos you would like to see for next year? So that would be so helpful, because I really do appreciate people's feedback, and I really do use it when I create my videos. So, you know, anything that you can tell me will really help when I create my videos in the future. I mean, I have to come up with a video every day, so it can be challenging. It's like, you know, I have so many ideas. I really do have lots of ideas, and I love babbling about comics. So, you know, I really do appreciate the suggestions, though. So, whatever feedback you can give me, please leave it in the comments below. And remember to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of these great videos, and hit that bell notification, because a lot of the time I noticed, looking at my analytics, most of my subscribers don't watch the videos. Like, I mean, it's mostly new people. So maybe 10-20% of my subscribers watch the videos, and then the rest of the people that watch are brand new people to the channel. And so those brand new people, subscribe. My existing subscribers, please watch you know, all the videos, because there's just so many great videos. Like some of these unboxings that I do, like, I actually watch myself, because like I'm just like, wow, like those were such great books. So you know, even for me, I find them exciting. So I hope that at least I hope they're exciting to other people. You know, please, you know, make sure you hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of these videos. Again, thanks again for watching. Thank you for making 2021 a great year. And I really appreciate all the people that subscribe to this channel. And I want to say, end this video and this year with just saying thanks to everyone for everything. Like, I just really appreciate, you know, the people I collaborated with. Please appreciate you watching this video, appreciate you me babbling about this, and you're listening to this. I just think that's really awesome. And I just wanted to say thank you, and Happy New Year almost. So tomorrow's video is Happy New Year. Okay, bye for now.